What's up, YouTube? I got another video for you today. This one happens to be on the Plano Edge series. I have the 3600 and the 3700 size boxes to show you guys. So stick around and alright, so let's start off with the smaller box. This is the 3600 size and this is the Flex version. Basically, this one doesn't have any dividers in the middle at all. You customize it completely how you want. These, it gives you, I think, 4 or 5, or I don't know, I don't remember, but it gives you these and you put them in this way, and then you can build off of it. So you can put, this is just a single, but they have like 2, 3, and then you would put that in there. So you can put it, you know, customize this however you want. See, I have 2 wide at the top and then 3 wide right here. So it's basically however you want it, you can make it. That's what that box basically comes down to be. I have another one, another 3600 size, and this is the gray I was talking about. You see how it has the gray in the middle? That doesn't have it, so this is the traditional box where you just put it, you know, across, but that one is completely different. You can customize it however you want. Let's get into the 3700 because why not, right? So this is the Jig Box. This is probably my favorite. It keeps them nice and neat, you know, shake it around, they're all in place. You know, versus putting them in the regular clear boxes or whatever, and you know, the skirts get all knotted, and you guys know what that's like. So grab it, the skirts rip, it's just a joke. So this, it's really neat because all you have to do is just grab the jig head, grab this one, comes right out, and they go right back in. The only thing is, this has a hard time with the big heads, like the football heads, for instance, and like this one down here. Let me show you guys. This one down here, you know, kind of floats around. You can take it right out, actually. So the bigger heads, it does have a hard time to, you can see this isn't all the way down. It has a hard time with the big heads. And then, but the smaller heads fit perfectly, as you can tell. Goes right down in there, this row. So overall, though, I mean, this keeps your jigs nice. It keeps them nice. It doesn't keep the skirts all like knotted up. It doesn't like dry them out. You know how that is, how, you know, the skirts get all like that weird feeling. So if you're looking to organize your jigs, you know, more neatly, then I would say that's a good box. I think that can hold 78 or 72 jigs. I believe it's 78. So, you know, you can really, you know, if you have OCD and stuff like me about that kind of fishing, like personally, I have OCD about fishing stuff. That's just me. My room, not so much. But let's move on to the Lipless Crankbait. So this is called the small crankbait, but it should be called Lipless Crankbait because you can't fit crankbaits in this. I'm gonna be honest, and I wouldn't even try it if I was you because there's already videos about it. So if you don't believe me, go ahead and go look it up. Basically, since the pegs are so small, like close together, it just pushes the bait back to the top. So that's why the Lipless Crankbaits fit perfect in here. And you know what's so neat about them is if you drop it, look, they don't even come out. So like, you know how sometimes it slips out of your hand? Oh, you'll be good. It has the water wick inside it. That's the good thing about these boxes. It has this water wick, and inside this material in the box, like the plastic itself, the gray and stuff, it has, I don't know, some sort of material that keeps the water, and, well, this keeps the water, this sucks up the water, but the gray itself has some sort of rust protector in it. So that and this water wick combined, you know, it keeps all the rust out, so you won't have rusty hooks. And then this, I'll show you right here. This yellow, like almost like an elastic band, it's a seal, goes all the way, you know, around it, and that seals it watertight, so nothing will get in it. Now, the biggest thing that people confuse, like I was just showing you, was they try to put crankbaits in that. You can't. You have to get the Crankbait Flex. So the Flex, it's not a solid yellow like all those pegs. That's a solid piece. This is individual, so you can take this out and actually like change how you want it. You can put it this way or this way. So I'll show you guys right here. This also, it's just like that. They don't fall out. Sometimes the jerk baits do because I have smaller ones in here. But you know, Look, I'll show you guys quick. They're not falling out. So in between here, you know, it's like shallow. Yeah, it's perfect. So you can see this tall and the shallow. So the crankbaits fit right in there. The other box, it's just like the taller ones all the way. So it'd be tall, 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 in between. So they'd all be tall. So you can't fit a crankbait between it. So this is the box for crankbaits if you wanted to. And then if you had big crankbaits, they make a bigger crankbait box. So this is my Topwater box. This is the Flex. I just showed you the Flex for the 3600 size, but this is the 3700 size Flex. Completely customizable. As you can see, I have, you know, two across, single across. But like I said, I have some rats. This is my Topwater box, but this is the one latch design. All these boxes are. It's just and then up. So, and then when you go to shut it, you have to go down, push it together, and then snaps right in. So, compared to the traditional, you know, the two little clip things right here on either side, it's just a one latch. Don't ask why I have beads in here, because I use that when I tie flies. But overall, these boxes, I love them because you're not gonna get rusted hooks. And that's the biggest thing. Some of these baits in here are like 50 bucks, and for you to just throw your money away because you didn't want to spend it, I understand about the box. You know, they are pretty expensive, but like, it's just, in my opinion, I'd rather be safe than sorry. When I spend all this money on fishing stuff, I'd rather be safe. So these boxes range, some of the smaller ones I believe are 20 bucks. But they range from like 20 to like 60 or 65-ish. Most of them are around the 40 range. But I know there is some like the spinnerbait one, the line, you can put like your line in it. There's a soft plastic one. All those are like 50, 60 bucks. But this one is also 50 bucks. 50 or 60, I forgot actually. But it's around there. This is the terminal one. This is like so cool how you can organize everything. I'm sure we've all had the original clear ones with terminal, and then you know you pick up the box, there's hooks over the side, it's just a mess. So with this, that's not going to happen because of the way these little boxes are inside. You know, you could put some stuff here, but yeah, sometimes they get stuck. But my weedless hooks are in here. You know, this opens up, slides right back in. Then they have the little bit of the bigger ones, and they have the divider, which the divider actually can come out. And then, you know, they have the bigger ones with no divider in the middle. Yeah, you can't put one either. So these boxes are pretty cool the way you can organize it. I have my little jig heads here, and you know, Ned rig head things there. And then I have some weights over here, and then you know, little wacky elastic things. And then these boxes are actually pretty cool. You can completely organize the way you put your weights. I'll show you guys. Oh, it's just one of those days. But let me show you guys quick. You know, these just, you know, all turned, but basically it has these grooves in the silicone, and they just stay right in there. They don't move around until you open it, like I just said. But this keeps these personally, these inside, they don't have the like a little way to evaporate water. So the weights itself, I mean, you should be all set with the water part. I mean, I don't really think water's gonna affect them. But versus putting them in like, you know, one of those little clear bins like this and stuff, they will chip. If you get, you know, certain weights, they will chip. So that's why that is so efficient for that. And the good thing is these boxes come with 3 of these. So they're all different sizes. That was the small one I just showed you. And then right here is a little bit bigger. This is the medium size. As you can tell, silicone looks a little bit bigger in there. And the last box is large, which I don't have any large, but I can show you guys real close how silicone really is. So that's one thing to keep in mind, is this box can just fill anything you want, and however you want it, it will do it. Like I said, you know, it has a little water wick. This is actually the same size as the thin, the 3700 size thin, so it's real thin. Let me see here. This is the Flex, and the crankbait boxes are actually the same size as the Flex, which is in between the regular size and the deep. So right here is the 3600 size, obviously, but this is, you know, what it would be like, and you can compare them. It's just a little bit bigger. So overall, yeah, for a second I was like, wait, are they the same size? But no, they're not. So overall, these are kind of expensive, like I said. So you gotta take that into consideration. But I will say, if you only bank fish, I don't know if I'd get these, because I mean, I get a couple, but they are kind of heavy. So if you're looking to, you know, be organized, you have to consider it is going to be pretty heavy. So I didn't know that when I bought them, but I mean, that's fine. But these are perfect for boats and whatnot like that, to keep your fishing tackle all organized. So if I was you, I'd look into them. I'd get a box or two and see how you like them. You can get them anywhere, basically. Just look up Plano Edge, and there's the Flex. You know, there's all those other ones, like I said. So thank you for tuning in today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and as always, subscribe, like, comment, whatever, and I'll see you on the next one.